This news is the encapsulation of the decisive, two-pronged approach now defining President Bola Tinubu's security policy in 2025. The relentless application of overwhelming force and the political marginalization of those who oppose it. This massive escalation of the security offensive is not merely a tactical maneuver. It is a critical shift in national resolve, and it comes at a moment when both public patience and the credibility of negotiation advocates have worn thin. We must first thoroughly analyze the core of the action. Tinubu sends elite troops to dismantle deadly northern bandit networks. This is not mere rhetoric. This is a clear reflection of the sustained, high-intensity operations ordered by the Commander-in-Chief. Throughout 2025, from the tragic mass abductions in Niger and Kwara states to the killing of Nigerian army personnel during clearance operations, President Tinubu has consistently directed his service chiefs to wipe out the remnants of bandit formations and confront and defeat all terrorists and criminal gangs. Our comprehensive reports confirm that this has translated into the deployment of specially trained, top-tiered forces. For instance, the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matewale, explicitly conveyed President Tinubu's appreciation and directive to troops of Operation Fansan Yayanma in the northwest, directing them to eliminate the remaining remnants of bandits terrorizing the region. These are not standard infantry units. These are elite forces combining special forces from the Nigerian Army's 1 Brigade, the Nigerian Navy Special Boat Services, and other highly specialized counter-insurgency operatives. They are trained in advanced combat, surveillance, and target acquisition, deployed as cohesive, powerful fighting units to maximize operational effectiveness and minimize collateral damage. The clear objective is to dismantle the deadly northern bandit networks by directly attacking their command structure, financial lifelines, and operational hubs. The successes are demonstrable. Earlier in the year, these special forces successfully eliminated 7 key commanders of the notorious Bello Truji gang and scores of other bandits in a single week-long operation. This relentless pressure, which also saw the destruction of key strongholds like Truji's Fakai base, has forced high-value targets to flee, demonstrating that the military is now operating with a level of precision and coordination that is profoundly degrading the bandits' ability to operate. This sustained operation is the government proving through definitive action that the time for impunity is over and that the massive resources allocated to defense are yielding results. The deployment of these specialized troops is the ultimate signal that the government has chosen the path of total kinetic defeat by the deadline set for the end of 2025. The political significance of this action is highlighted by the second part of the headline, Gumi panics. This element of the narrative is deeply rooted in the ideological clash that has defined Nigeria's security debate for years. Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmed Gumi has long been the most prominent voice advocating for dialogue, leniency, and amnesty for armed groups, arguing that they are different from terrorist groups and should be engaged with rather than confronted with military might. He has often warned against the negative consequences of a massive military crackdown. Therefore, the moment elite troops, highly specialized, no-compromise units, are deployed on the president's explicit order to dismantle the networks, it places Gumi's entire philosophy under extreme political pressure. The headline's assertion that he panics is a dramatic interpretation of his perceived reaction to a government policy that directly and successfully counters his own. This reported panic is intrinsically linked to the public outrage surrounding Gumi's past controversial comments and his continued advocacy for leniency, which many Nigerians view as undermining the troops' morale and the state's fight against terror. The public perception is that the government's deployment of elite troops is the definitive and powerful response to this passive narrative of compromise. This political act seeks to crush the criminal networks and simultaneously silence the narrative of negotiation, solidifying the president's hardline image. The gist for the viewers is the satisfying spectacle of the government finally abandoning a soft approach and putting the crushing might of the military to work, leaving the advocates for compromise with no viable political platform. The government is ensuring that the military's undeniable success is amplified, thereby permanently shifting the political landscape away from Gumi's long-held position. The challenge for the security agencies as they execute this crucial mandate is to maintain both momentum and absolute precision. The elite troops are tasked not just with eliminating criminals, but with seizing high-value intelligence, recovering kidnapped victims, and permanently destroying the bandit operational and financial lifelines, a strategy that includes blocking their supply chains and neutralizing their collaborators. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matewale's promise of every necessary support, logistics, equipment, welfare and morale to finish the job is a clear testament to the President's commitment to seeing this through to the end of 2025. The success of these elite troops in dismantling the deadly networks will be the final and most definitive answer to the long-running debate over security strategy, validating the President's hardline approach and solidifying the nation's resolve against terror. This is the moment for Nigerians to witness the total assertion of state sovereignty. If you are following this critical showdown between the President's resolve and the forces of terror, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel now. We are committed to tracking the actions of these elite forces and the impact on the nation's security. We want to hear your thoughts on this major development. Do you believe the deployment of these elite forces will finally dismantle the deadly northern bandit networks? Or do you think Sheikh Ahmed Gumi's fears about escalating conflict are justified? Share your perspective in the comments below and let us know what the ultimate signal of victory will be for you.